I've said this many times. I'm going to give Ryan Cohen the benefit of the doubt. I like Ryan Cohen. I don't think he's a dumb guy. There are people that want to say really, really bad things about Ryan Cohen. I'm not that guy. Hey guys, happy Sunday and welcome back. On Friday night's live stream, we provided some coverage about the recent insider sales over at GameStop, covered here in this article from investing.com and available on the Form 4s on the SEC Edgar website. And my intention is always to provide you guys non-biased, fair, and balanced coverage of information that is critical to you to consider as an investor in GameStop. Now, if you are a speculator hoping for a short squeeze, which I am not, this information might not matter to you because you're willing to buy GameStop at any price. You think it's going to $1,000 or higher. That is not my thesis for investing in GameStop. I am a swing trader in GameStop looking for good entries and good exits on volatility. It is an overvalued stock, so I keep that in mind as I'm swing trading it and make sure I'm getting an entry as low and risk-free as possible. If you have another trading style, that is your prerogative, and I have no problem with any of you guys that are doing that. I will never pocket watch your trades. However, it did come to my attention that there are people on what I call the non-integrity channels who lie to you about the coverage on this channel, covering up for the misinformation that they're putting out. And they said that on my channel on Friday night that we told you that the insiders sold because they know something. Now, we had a 15-minute conversation about the insider sales, and the general gist of it, I'm going to play for you. It's only 60 seconds. But the general gist of the information that we provided on this channel on Friday night is very much in line with what it says here on investing.com. Investors and analysts closely watch insider transactions as they can provide insights into the executive's perspective on the company's future. However, it's important to note that there can be various reasons for an insider to sell stock, and such transactions do not necessarily indicate a lack of confidence in the company. Now, I want you to hear in my own words exactly what we said, and I want you to continue to ask yourself why these channels with no integrity lie to you on a daily basis about the coverage coming out of this channel. Guys, if you are getting information from social media or YouTube from someone who only owns one stock, they have a high incentive to lie to you and provide very biased coverage about that company. That will never happen here. We're always going to provide you fair and balanced information. Now let's get right into Friday night's clip. When I start seeing unscheduled insider sales, I'm going to say you should at least pay attention to it, and you can make your own judgment. People are going to say, and I've even said myself, maybe they have expenses. You know, maybe they're buying a new boat, mediocre. Maybe they're buying a second home in Vail.
That's right.
Maybe they've got kids' college tuition to pay.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not here to cast judgment on anybody selling. You're given the shares as an executive as part of your compensation package, and you have every right to sell them.
Tony, are you pocket watching insiders, Tony?
No, I'm never going to be an executive pocket watcher. However, as an investor, as a content creator, I think it is important that we at least talk about it, make sure that the right info is out there, and then whatever decision you guys decide to make about the importance of it, that's up to you. It doesn't matter to me how you think about it. We're just going to make sure you have the info, and then you can decide. For many of y'all, it'll be a non-event, and that's fine with me. I'm not here to scare anybody out of a play, but we're not going to ignore it either. So he's effectively sold off half his holdings.
Why is he doing that, Tony?
Well, I mean, that's for people to make up their own mind. Do you want my opinion? I don't know, mediocre. I'm not him. Everybody has their own reason for selling. I think the logical question is, if he thought it was going to 50 or $100, wouldn't he hold?
Yeah, why didn't he?
So you could come up with your whole list. He's got to pay his ex-wife child support. He's got to buy a boat. He's going to go buy a second home. All of those might be true. It doesn't really matter to me. We're not going to sit here and speculate why he's selling. I think, the bottom line for me, since I know that I minimized it back in 2021, even in my own mind, mediocre, I wasn't like towing some corporate line, minimizing it. In my mind, I was like saying all the same things. Oh, well, yeah, of course they're selling. A lot of their pay comes from granted RSUs. Of course you'd sell when the price is running up. I would do the same thing. I don't want to ever make that mistake again. And I want to make sure, if it's a company that we're actively following or investing in, that we at least have the conversation and then everybody can make up their own minds.